So the rituals and traditions.
Not ready yet.
Oh. The rituals and traditions of the Indian culture keep Rocky closely connected to her roots as an Indian American. Rocky is very close to her family in Hindu religion due to many of the festival activities that they participate in together. One of them is called the Festival of Lights. I don't know if you guys have heard of them or seen them, but it's where you have a little candle and it's in a lantern and you lift it up into the sky. It's pretty cool. It's actually one of the most important holidays in India. It is symbolizing the inner light that protects from spiritual darkness. So in the Indian culture, weddings and holidays are celebrated with cultural food, dress, and prayer. Traditional weddings are celebrated very culturally and enthusiastically and exotically, and they go on for many days at a time. These weddings consist of women wearing colorful dresses called lehengas. They are formal dresses, and they come in various colors, and they're very vibrant and beautiful. The music played at these events are upbeat and energetic, consisting mostly of Bollywood and Punjabi music. It gets the crowd up and dancing, and I don't know if you guys have ever been or seen an Indian wedding, but it's pretty lit. They're all dancing, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the music. If you haven't listened to them, I advise you to listen to Bollywood because it's super cool. And then, okay, so this is food. Coincidentally enough, Rocky actually doesn't like Indian food, which is kind of funny because, I don't know, she's Indian and she doesn't like her own food. But that's okay. The food at these festivities are also very colorful and diverse, and they consist of multiple various spices, one including curry as the main one. And we also have naan, which is in the back. It's a little tortilla kind of, but tastes way better. That's my personal favorite. And we have many rice and desserts. Gender roles in Indian culture are different from American culture in various ways. Girls typically don't go out on their own without anyone with them. If Rocky just wanted to go to the store, she can't go to the store on her own. She would have to have her brothers with her or her mom with her. Girls are also expected to dress very proper and carry themselves with grace and elegance. Girls are also expected to do all the household chores and cleaning and cook food for the entire family. But much like the American culture, elders are highly respected and appreciated, and when they get older, they often come to live with you, and you can take care of them and give back to because they raised you and you're giving back and you're helping take care of them. But unlike American culture, when you typically move at 18, I don't know about your guys' families, but my mom was okay, you're 18, you're moving out, go to school, get a job, all of that. But with the Indian culture, children they don't move out until they are married. This keeps your family very closely connected and together for as long as possible until you have a stable job, until you have a family and you're able to provide for that family. Rocky family, they're only expected to speak Punjabi. She used to speak only English. They can only speak English because she was learning how to speak English, but now that she's fluent in English, you can only speak Punjabi in her home. So if she says something in English, her dad will say oh, sorry, I don't understand you, and so that makes her forced to speak Punjabi. They believe that it's important to speak your own language so that you don't lose your cultural identity and who you are as a person. In Rocky's household, everyone is expected to pray at least once a day, preferably in the morning or evening. So Rocky is originally from the northern part of India, but grew up in Manteca, California, which is a couple hours away from here. So in her elementary school, she was the only Indian kid for a really long time. She didn't really think anything of it. It wasn't, it was easy for her to make friends. There wasn't any, barriers between, religion or ethnicity. So she's actually had no direct experiences with racism or discrimination. But there is a story where that she told me that kind of hurt her in a way, and it talked about how there's a stereotype that Indians are terrorists, and so when this guy went through the airport security, he got stopped and was told to take off his turban to see if there was anything in it, And so he went to the back room, like took it off, and it's really complicated to take on and off. And they like looked like, okay, you're good, like go put it back on. He's like, oh, I need a mirror. And he's like, oh, they're like, oh, sorry, like we don't provide mirrors, like peace out. Like there's a mirror across the hall, which would require him to go outside of the room, and you're not supposed to show your hair, like because it's wrapped in the turban, it's like a sacred thing. And he was forced to walk through the airport with his hair showing, which is kind of like it, like brought him down because like I don't know, he's not supposed to do that, so that really like hurt him. So that's one of the experiences that she told me that really hurt her. But she's had no direct experiences with racism or discrimination, which is a good thing. But some stereotypes are that Indians are really smart, like doctors and lawyers, and that they have strict parents, so they're not really allowed to do anything, or that they're really loud, or that they're terrorists, or Rocky also told me of this word, it's called fob, and it means fresh off the boat, and that's like, means when you're like really Indian and like really loud and stuff. But she says that some of the stereotypes are true, like Indians are loud, like she said she can get like pretty loud and rowdy sometimes, but at Sacramento State University, there's like a really diverse population of cultures and subcultures. And the cultures on campus, I want you guys to realize they're not only tied together with like religion and ethnicities, but also with like similar interests like Greek cultures, clubs, and many different organizations. So even though we come from different backgrounds, it was really cool to like get to know about her religion and her ethnicity, because I'd never really had an Indian friend before, and I got to know about her culture, so I thought that was really cool.